I went into McDonald's the other day, Walworth Road, and there were the majority of the people in there were delivery drivers.
Yeah.
Like these Deliveroo, Uber Eats, Just Eats. There's many others.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. And then you don't go to the till to order. You press this thing. It's screen. It's touch screen. Press touch screen, get your order, and then somebody calls you up. Now, when I was a kid, you had maybe about 5 or 6 counters. You had lots of people, and then you had even more people around the back. And when I looked at it, they've probably, to what I would have known, because I don't go in there regularly, maybe a third of the people that I would have known to have worked in 10, 15 years ago, working there now. So okay, so all of those entry level, but they're all gone. They're all gone. Then when I looked, okay, so it's the delivery drivers. Those delivery drivers were adults, and they were from a range. I heard Portuguese, I heard Polish, I heard lots of different languages. I was picking up, I was like, okay, you've got people from all over the world that are coming here. So you've got immigration, people are coming here who are doing those types of jobs, those entry level jobs. And those people are able to work longer hours because they have less commitments. They don't have to go to mum's house to go and check up and see if she's all right. They don't have to go to such and such's birthday because their families, they're just here to work. So I'm thinking, hold on. So that, a lot of the children we're dealing, what does their future look like? Where are they going to go? So you can't even say to somebody, if you don't get your GCSEs, you're going to work in McDonald's. No, there's going to be pretty much nowhere for you to work unless you are qualified to a certain level. Those jobs aren't going to exist anymore. You've heard the fall of the industrial north, like we heard that 30 years ago, and all those kind of, that's now coming down to the southeast where the customer service, all of those jobs, it's all online. It's all online. It's all online. I've worked in an Amazon factory. I did some hours there a few Christmases ago. I think let me see what this is about. I've worked in these warehouses. If that's what the future is for many of the kind of the secondary dearth of secondary modern children, are we really preparing? Did they know what the future really holds?
Yeah. Do we?
Yeah. Do we know how critical it is? That's the message I'm getting through to a lot of parents. You know how critical it is that your child at GCSE gets a grade 6 and above. Like, it could be how are they going to eat? How, especially if this is where they're going to be spending the rest of their lives. How? If you're from a certain background, you've got limited generational wealth, you've got limited access to certain opportunities.
Ziggy, when I'm in McDonald's, this is not what I'm thinking about.
No, because I hadn't been in for a while. I was like, oh.
I'm thinking 20 nuggets, 9.
That's how I think. That's how I think. I look around and I look at the children in my community from my background. Young, you've got children from the black community. As I said, limited generational wealth, limited networking and access. Job market's changing dramatically. Are you prepared for that new job market? No.
Mm-hmm.
No, they're not. So, how's it going to work? Yeah, how's it going to work? How's it going to work? And it's the insistence that making it clear to a lot of our parents, a lot of our children, that times are changing and we have to adapt. So that's really my mission at the moment. My mission is to let parents from our community know that how important and how vital it is that we push our children to get a base level of education, because in times to come, whereas before it maybe wasn't as important, you could kind of turn it around. You might mess around in your late 20s. You could maybe used to have some things called access courses. You could jump on an access course, go to kind of uni, and you can see those doors slowly closing. That's what it was like. That's how a lot of people from my community would have accessed education if they didn't do very well at secondary school. They might have been able to turn it around a little bit later, but the cost of education is so high. When I was at university, I think I was like last year before it went up to £3,000, and that was a massive thing. £3,000. Now that's £9,000. So yeah.